All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chrissy Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. All right, man. So without further delay, what time is it? Let's get into it. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Portland Trailblazers. We're gonna go over what went right, what went wrong, for both teams. But before we get into that, man, I just want to say, if you like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. The channel is constantly growing. I'm trying to hit that 10K. That's my 2021 goal. So if you like the content, hit the subscribe button. All right, man. So let's talk about it. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Portland Trailblazers. Let me talk about the Lakers first. The Lakers, the same thing I said for the Clippers. Now, this wasn't like the Clippers loss, obviously, but when you come into that arena as quote unquote the team, you're the hunted. Sorry about to get this cloud thing. You're the hunted. You're not the hunters. So you're gonna get everyone's best shot. And I think what went wrong for the Lakers is they went up quick. And then it started to feel like this. I felt like they felt like it started gonna be one of these coast games, and we're gonna be good. And what you got to realize is the Trailblazers can shoot. So you got Lillard, McCollum, and then you had like Trent Green just come out of nowhere. No, I'm sorry, not Trent Green, Gary Trent Jr. Sorry about that. Trent Green was a quarterback for Kansas City. Anyway. But for the Lakers, one of the things that you notice really quick with them is the fact that they didn't have it. First of all, Anthony Davis looked off. He was 6 of 14, 13 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 turnovers. He did have a double-double because he had the 10 rebounds. 5 assists, but it just never felt like he put his hand on his game. And I don't know if it's a little fatigue from coming back. He didn't play the last game. Maybe his feet wasn't up under him or whatever. But he looked a little off. He didn't have it tonight. It was he missed some point blank shots. Some right around the rim that he supposed to close out, and he just didn't get it done. He did not look like himself, and it happens. I'm not gonna put much stock in it. It just never felt like he got going. And then another thing, I love Schroder, man. I love Schroder, but sometimes, and you gotta love it. When you look at the stage, you go, man, he was 8 of 16, 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 24 points, and 4 rebound, 4 assists, a steal. You love that, but sometimes it feels like his one-on-one play takes away a little bit from the flow of the offense. Like I counted at least 3 trips straight down. He just held the ball. It became this one-on-one thing, trying to just punish the hole. Yeah, no, my man. Like, sometimes that don't work. You got to stay within the flow of the offense. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up coming off the bench. I just feel like the flow of the offense sometimes when he's on, his numbers look good. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes he takes away from the offense. Montrezl Harrell tonight was 3 of 5. He didn't take a lot of shots. He had 9 points. I want to see him get more up. But one of the things I noticed is that when they started hitting the fourth quarter, LeBron scored like the first 11 points. I was like, hey, whoa. We not turning back into this. Let's stop and watch LeBron's show. It's a good show. Like the show, but I don't want to watch it no more. I don't want to watch it all the time. Like, it's okay every now and then, but it started to feel like everybody just stopped to watch him. You're like, whoa, no. Let's go. Let's keep the offense going. So that was a little frustrating for me. But it's early. They're going to figure these things out. Am I wilding out? But no. But it's just those little things. Anthony Davis, again, to me, the energy wasn't really there. Like, you didn't see him scrambling for rebounds. It was like and another thing that's showing up, the lack of big man is showing up with no JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. You're gonna miss those guys because that lack of physicality in the middle. Now those guards can drive in there, and your rebounds ain't as secure. Like, meaning it ain't automatic like it used to be when you had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. You didn't have to worry about the guards hustling so hard to get in there. And another thing, I think the Lakers missed Alex Caruso tonight. This a guy that don't do a lot, and what he do may not show up on a stat sheet, but his energy, his effort, it's contagious. And when you don't have that in the lineup, sometimes that can really affect a team. Now Gary Trent Jr., I don't know where this guy came from tonight. He was just, I thought he was throwing ball behind his back and it was going in. Shout out to that guy. He had 28 points, 10 of 14, 7 of 11 from 3. I mean, he was on fire. You know what? And I'm not going to compare him to Curry, right? Like, but just in this thing, sometimes when a player got it going like that, you just got to be like, okay, it's his night. Like, I mean, he was just dropping them. And you was like, come on, man. Like, it was like, this ain't normal. Like, this ain't his normal style of play. He don't do this all the time. But he went off. And hats off to that guy. He made the most of his opportunity, played well, and he made the Lakers pay. Because you didn't, nowhere on their scout sheet did it probably say, guard Gary Trent Jr. It was C.J. McCollum, Jurkic, Dame Dollar. It probably no one on that shit to say, hey, make sure you guard Gary Trent Jr. So, and shout out for him. Make him pay. That's what you're supposed to do. Shout out to Portland for that. C.J. McCollum still had 20. Dame Lillard had the quietest 31 points. I mean, he had some moments in there, but it wasn't a high volume. He's only shot the Trailblazers shot efficient tonight. When you look at Dame Dollar had 31 points, he was only 10 of 16. Like, 5 of 10 for 3, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, did his thing. Again, that 28 from Gary Trent Jr. is just, when you look at it, you go, what do you do about that? Like, when you someone coming off your bench and give you 28, cooking, ain't really much you could do about it, man. I thought I didn't, I forgot they had Robert Covington. I ain't really been paying that much attention, but that's a great pickup for them. I really like that pickup. He only had 4 points tonight, but his energy, his toughness is something that he brings to the team. Nurkic only had 10 points tonight. He was 5 of 7, again, efficient. 5 of 7, only 10 points, but he's a big body. And how many rebounds? He had 12 rebounds. That's what you want from him, especially with the Lakers. Like I said, they don't have that big guy anymore. So all in all, man, when you look at the game, good game from Portland. I think the Lakers came out hot, cooled off, and never really got the steam back going. They counted at one point, but then it just cooled off. All in all, I thought Harold should have been a little bit more aggressive, getting him some shots in. But all in all, man, ain't really much you can say. Just Lakers took an L tonight. They fell to the Portland Trail Blazers. Gary Trent Jr. was on fire. Good game. Ain't much you can say, but take your hats off to that. Get back to the drawing board, man. Congratulations to the Portland. They 2-1 now. Lakers are 2-2. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. Until next time, man, you guys be great.